We're still busting our fucking asses. I mean, it's 9 a.m. right now. It is the crack of dawn. I can hear the fucking roosters crowing. My dick is still hard from morning wood. That's how fucking early it is. I mean, I'm fucking exhausted, but you know, we're still here putting on a fucking show. You know what I mean, Phil?
This man strolled into set with a boner.
I'm fully torqued. I'm hard as a rock. I'm drinking coffee today. That's how you know it's this early. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sunday Sauce, your grandmother's favorite podcast. Can I even say that anymore? Because after the last comment section, I don't know if it's your grandmother's favorite anymore. How we doing, Phil? Top of the morning to you.
To the Sunday shit show. It's your boy, Phil. It's your boy, Vinny.
What's up? We're out here. I got the new updated Discord setup, so hopefully this does help out a little bit. Got the brand new Sony a6600, got the Shure SM7B. This is actually one of our podcast mics, so it does feel like we have a little bit of the set here in Canada, which is nice.
Let's be honest, Vin.
Let's break it down.
We read some comments and, you know, some of them stung a little bit.
They stung like a fucking hornet, Phil. I'll be honest with you. My body hurts from taking so many blows from the hornet's stinger.
Listen, we just have to be honest. I mean, we just got to tell them what's up. In a perfect world, I would live with Vinny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'd be roomies.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world. It's not a perfect world, though, is it, Phil?
Not these days, no.
Mm-hmm.
You see, me and Vin, we live like 45 minutes away from each other, right?
Indeed.
He's got new ventures. I got new ventures. He's got a girlfriend now. This man is flying all around the country.
I'm not a gremlin anymore. It's a big step for me. You know, I'm traveling now. I'm doing things. I'm not just stuck in the basement. You know, we've evolved.
Here's the difference. Literally, Vin is a better person when we do this, just for right now.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I mean, it is what it is. You guys are meatballs, though, so I don't think you're really too concerned.
Yeah, here's the thing. I mean, all jokes aside, I definitely think, after reading the comments, that we can do a better job with the show. We can definitely bring some more exciting topics to the table. We can switch things up. We can definitely make this a better product. The thing is, though, we are going to have to keep doing the Discord episodes, at least when I'm away. When I am back home, we can definitely make a better effort as well to be together in person because people love that in-person chemistry. However, when I am here in another country, it is impossible, obviously, to be in the same room unless Phil flies to Canada and we film on Kylie's couch. So, yeah, we're going to do our best to put on, you know, the best show possible. And, you know, the effort, that's the one thing when people say that the effort isn't there anymore, I get a little upset. And I try not to get defensive, you know, when you read constructive criticism comments, but we're still busting our fucking asses. I mean, it's 9 a.m. right now. It is the crack of dawn. I can hear the fucking roosters crowing. My dick is still hard from morning wood. That's how fucking early it is. I mean, I'm fucking exhausted, but you know, we're still here putting on a fucking show. You know what I mean, Phil?
This man strolled into set with a boner.
I'm fully torqued. I'm hard as a rock. I'm drinking coffee today. That's how you know it's this early.
I know. I got coffee too because I had to drive to the train station at the ass crack once again.
Yeah, I saw Wildy posting stories this morning at like 7 a.m. I woke up to take a piss and I was like, Jesus Christ, she was up early. But you know what? That's I guess how actual functioning adults operate. They wake up pretty early and they start their day. Me, I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's fucking early. I still got the sand in my eyes. Mr. Sandman fucked me up last night. This guy beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, she's up at like 6:30, and it didn't help that, you know, I came to bed at like 1.
Yeah.
And then at 1:30, I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. My dog got sick to his stomach, plastered the walls.
How bad are we talking here? Like he smeared all over the wall. There's some stainage.
Yeah, he smeared all over the floor. I was just being hyperbolic with the walls, but I had to.
Good hyperbole.
I used an entire roll of paper towels.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not what you want to smell at 2 a.m., Vin.
Yeah, no, I never really want to smell that ever. You know, maybe if I have a couple shots, and I don't really, have a care in the world, and I'm just feeling like a free spirit, maybe I'm like, yeah, the smell of shit's not so bad, but, on a regular basis, I'm not really feeling that. You know what I mean, Philion? It's not the best thing to go up your nostrils. What I like, though, is a nice pot of sauce simmering. It brings me back to memories at my nonna's house. You smell the sauce, and you feel the vibes, and you got Andrea Bocelli playing through the speaker, through the jukebox, Phil.
Is he even
to say goodbye? Great.
I have
track.
fond memories of Andrea Bocelli around Christmas time because my mom would have that Christmas album just on repeat from like December 1st to like February.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Is he even Italian?
I don't know. That's a great question. He's blind though, right?
Yeah.
Yo, dude, I would love to go to Andrea Bocelli concert. If you're down, fuck it, we could do a Sunday sauce meetup over there.
Oh, he is Italian.
But the last name Bocelli, it's definitely not Irish. You know what I mean? He's definitely Italian.
That guy's got some pipes on him.
You know what? Let's pivot right from there because a lot of people were commenting that they missed like simple segments like Vinny's iPod. I did write down some tracks for you guys today.
Let's hear them.
Meatballs. For the spicy meatballs of keeping the lights on, we appreciate you. All right. First song. I don't know if you guys know this, but I was a big fan of Bo Burnham's Inside special. He recently dropped Inside the Outtakes, which is a very cool name because it's Inside the Outtakes. Anyway, it was a bunch of songs that didn't make the cut, a bunch of other alterations from songs that did make the cut. There's a song called 5 Years. It's about a relationship that he's been in for, you betcha, you guessed it, 5 years. And there are some trials and tribulations that come with that, some nothing fights, if you will. It's very funny, and it's also very catchy, so I would definitely recommend that you guys check that out. Now, you guys know we've been going to weddings. It's wedding season. We've been partying. Control-Alt-Delete by Reve. Control-Alt and delete him.
I don't know that one.
So fucking good. If you've never heard that, Phil, guaranteed you're going to put on your dancing shoes and you are going to have a fucking field day with that one, my guy. Very, very good track. And then finally, we have N95 by Kendrick. I brought this up on the pod before, but I feel like I didn't even give this song its just desserts. I mean, it's fucking incredible. Kendrick's rhyme scheme, his delivery, his vocals, just very, very hypnotic. He just has that fucking delivery, man, that just makes you want to go get up and work out, and it's fucking awesome.
I'm a big fan of that song.
It's very good. That one and the one where he's like, boom, 1,555 days. Boom. I've been going through something. Boom. That one's fucking sick.
Is that the first one on the album?
It might be the second. It's definitely in the earlier track listing. Maybe it is the first. I'm not sure. I have to do more of a deep dive into that album because it was fucking fantastic. It's very good.
So that was Vinny's iPod. You got any more?
I got more tracks. I was going to ask what you were listening to. I figured we'd go 3 and 3. Besides that, I've been listening to a shitload of Demon Slayer OST, original soundtrack. I got a Nosuke's theme, Zenitsu's theme, 1 and 2. I know this is all gibberish to you, Phil, but the anime fans will like it. I've been listening to Stimulate by Eminem, one of those tracks that was unreleased back in the day. It like leaked through the cracks, but now it's officially released on the Eminem show expanded edition. I got Change the World from an old anime. I can't even tell you what the name of the anime is, but it's an old one, and it goes, I want to change the world. That's a great one. Got Let It Be by the Beatles, because sometimes you just got to let it be, Philion. I got Penny Lane by the Beatles. I'm on a big Beatles kick lately. I really like their energy and their vibe. And then last but not least, I'll top it off with Cake by the Ocean by DNCE. Joe Jonas and his band.
You have the strangest but widest variety of music I've ever heard in my life.
I definitely bounce around a little bit, but I feel like you got to bounce around. There's just so much content out there, not only in music, but movies, TV shows, Netflix originals. There's just so much to take in, you know?
I can't give like a straight answer as to like what I've been listening to because I do bounce around too. But it's more by like genre. So like I'll just throw on a playlist, but basically I've been listening to surprisingly some like house party music. Like, you know that song Love Tonight by Shouse?
Give me a little bit of a riff.
All I need is your love tonight. And it just repeats like on and on.
All I need is your love tonight.
Slower.
All I need is your love.
No, you've
tonight.
definitely heard it.
I'm trying to. I honestly want you to just play. Can you play like a little segment?
Sure.
It's a members episode. Don't play like more than 6 seconds, but just let me hear like the main rhythm here. I feel like I have heard that in a dream sequence once before.
Can you hear this or no?
All I need is your love tonight. Like that.
Can you hear this or no?
Oh, let me play. Who's it by? I'll play it on my phone.
Shouse.
All I
SH.
need. Oh, Shouse and David Guetta?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait, is it the remix or the regular version? The Robin.
They're both good. All
right, let me see. Oh, yeah. Absolute certified banger.
Yeah.
All I need is your love tonight.
I've been listening to My Chemical Romance because they released a new song.
Are you listening to My Chemical Romance because of the last comment section? Like you just feel like you want to rock and let your hair down and fucking, yeah, let's fucking go! Get into your rock scene, dude.
They're a little bit more emo than that,
Dude, I fucking love My Chemical Romance. It's amazing.
I've been listening to... Have you ever listened to Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard?
No. You're talking about my music being obscure?
Okay.
Rob Bailey and the Hustle. What was it now?
Standard. You've definitely heard him. Okay, so let me give you a little backstory. Rob Bailey.
Break it down for me.
Rob Bailey is like a certified legend in the fitness industry, right? Like the guy's been around since like the start. He's like one of the founding fathers. He dated and then ultimately married Dana Lynn Bailey. Do you remember her? She was like the most jacked woman from like...
She does sound familiar.
Yeah, so just bodybuilding couple, whatever. He became an entrepreneur. One of his entrepreneurial aspects was just like making music, but he would make like these like gym anthems.
Oh, hell yeah. Perfect for Arm Day.
I guess he collabed with like the Hustle Standard, unless that's the name of his band, because it's Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard. But they have this song, you've definitely heard it, Hungry and Beast. It was in the movie Southpaw, that boxing movie.
Oh my! You know what else was in that song? In that movie, phenomenal.
Which one?
Eminem. He did most of the soundtrack.
Yeah. So Rob Bailey was
phenomenal. That one.
Who is that? Eminem,
That's Eminem,
or is that?
Yeah.
Just type in Beast Southpaw. Yeah, you'll know this song.
Beast Southpaw. All right, let me check this out. Beast Southpaw.
It's so like, it's so cookie cutter, but like
I've never heard this.
Yes, you have. Tech Nine's in this shit too.
I've never heard this, but Busta Rhymes is in this as well. Dude, I'm gonna listen to this at the gym today. I'm gonna go freaking crazy.
Probably.
I'm ready to go. Yo, by the way, do you see how good this fucking camera is? You know what? You know which camera this is? This is the one that we would use for the podcast. It's the A6600, and it's got the wide angle lens. So if I want to, I can go like this, or I can go squibbity beep and go all the way out.
I can't even see you.
You can't see me? I'm not sharing my screen?
You are, but it says you've been disconnected. Sit tight. We're patching you back in, so I don't want to fuck with that.
Only I can fix this. Listen, if the whole episode gets lost in translation, we did our best. There it is. How you doing?
Very clear.
All right, let me show you again so I can go zoom in or zoom out. How you doing, Phil? What, you want to see the whole condo? Now you can. Oh, snap. Now we're back in it. Forget about it. Technology's sick, dude. It's very cool.
You see the new Apple updates where like you can like unsend a message from any time?
Oh no, we're gonna go deep into the new Apple stuff. I'm gonna pull up the Apple website right now, and we are gonna talk about the best stuff that they announced, the stuff that we don't really care about. We're gonna get into it. So they had their Worldwide Developer Conference this year, aka WWDC, in case you didn't know what that stands for over here. They got the new MacBook Airs. Let me break this down. All new, strikingly thin design in the next generation M2 chip. Now, I'm gonna take a page from Philion's book really quick, and I'm gonna say, what the flying fuck? Because
thank you.
I feel like they just announced the M1 Max and the M1 Ultra Max.
Yep.
And now they're like, introducing M2. But what's better? Is the M2 better, or I would assume the Ultra and the Max are better? No.
Dick and balls.
So yeah, they got this new FaceTime HD camera, 4-speaker sound system, and up to 18 hours of battery life. And listen, you all know what I'm going to say. If you're a meatball, you know what I'm all about. I just got a brand new computer. This MacBook Air, let me tell you something. It's looking good. It's looking pretty. It's pencil thin, Philion. It might be thinner than a pencil, to be completely honest.
Should I just get one of these Airs with an M2 chip?
Honest to God, you gotta go to an Apple store and ask somebody. I think this might be stronger than your non-M1 MacBook Pro. I know that sounds crazy, but these chips are so fucking powerful now. Like, they're so utilized. It's actually insane.
And riddle me this. How come the difference in price between an M1 chip and an M2 chip is $200?
Yeah, I don't know. This is available next month, though. I mean, I can't imagine you editing, like, crazy raw video files on a thing this thin, but they do have now a MacBook Pro with the M2 chip that's 13-inch, so you might want to just get that one.
All also, I'm saying is...
You know you could trade in your MacBook, right?
That midnight fucking MacBook Air looks so sick.
Dude, I'm so glad you didn't shit on it. I'm so fucking happy. It's so nice, dude.
Blacked out, and it's thinner than my cock on a Tuesday, like...
Oh, bro, I mean, and you know what? They still got the headphone jack. They want you to know that. You just see like this beautiful sleet on the side, then this one little hole, the headphone jack's chilling. I don't even know how they can still fit a fucking headphone jack on this thing.
Call me crazy. Ready? We go with the MacBook Air midnight, upgrade the solid state storage from 512 gigabytes to a fat 2 terabyte.
You can fit a 2 terabyte in this thing?
Yeah. I mean,
yo, that's impressive. I'm sorry. There's nothing anyone could tell me. They did a good job with this fucking keynote. They really did. This is madness.
Hear me out. The difference between a 512 SSD and a 2 terabyte SSD is literally like, it's the same stick. One just has more memory.
That's still crazy to me though, that you could fit 2 terabyte in something this thin. Y'all gotta go to the Apple website and look at how thin this fucking computer is. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it just sucks because this is what Apple always fucking does. They'll put out something that just looks so
Phil.
pretty.
Yo, pop off, Phil.
No. I'm just let me finish before you tell me to pop off. I want everything they announced, and I don't need it. That's the problem. Like, they literally do such a good job at being like, we've revolutionized the chassis and made it even thinner by putting in the new M2 chip and making it even more exquisite. And I'm just sitting here like, I want it. I really fucking want it. It's just so pretty. By the way, speaking of specs, I don't know if I told you, I got the Razer Blade is the PC that I'm using here in Canada. Thank God. I'm trying to find wood. Hold on. Knock on wood. Everything's been running very fucking smooth. I got a 3080 in this bad boy, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, and a Core i9 processor. And so far, so good. Everything's been running perfectly. So that's fucking beautiful. Also, let me know how does the audio sound, because obviously we have the brand new mic setup. I set everything up myself, Phil, by the way. I did a very fucking good job this week.
That's good. That's good.
Let's scroll down. You on the Apple website? Let's stay synced up here.
Yeah, let's put a hard cap in this, though, in like 3 minutes. I don't want to suck off Steve Jobs too much, you know?
All right, sounds good. Here we got the iOS 16. Now, we're going to scroll down. Personalize your lock screen with photos, customize widgets, even the way you get notifications. Create a saved photo library to save photos and videos with loved ones. Enhance everyday moments with powerful new features in iMessage and Mail. Now, I already thought this was a thing, but apparently I guess it wasn't, or maybe it wasn't as, like, streamlined or universally known. Now, if we go on a vacation, let's say me, you, Wildy, and Kylie, we go to an island. Let's say we go back to Aruba. All right, we're all hanging out in Aruba. We can make a shared album that every time we take photos, they just automatically go to this cloud, and we can all access them. Which you would think this has been around already, but I guess it hasn't been. It's pretty fucking sick.
I mean, yeah, it's all right.
It's pretty cool. The unsending iMessages. The editing iMessages, that's a game changer. We've been talking about this for years now.
That's a little weird, though.
Here's the thing. They're giving it the Instagram treatment where it will tell you if something was edited, and it will tell you if something was unsent. So it's not like, you can say, hey, Phil, or hey, Vinny, let's do the podcast at 7 a.m., unsend it, and I'm just going to not know anything. I'm going to say, oh, what did you send me, Phil?
Yeah, imagine, like, the fucking nightmare of, like, trying to prove shit in court when you just have, like, fully edited. I mean, the memes are going to be out of control now. You know what I mean?
The memes are going to be out of control. Here's the thing, though. I think overall the The editing feature is excellent. That's fantastic. You know how many times like I've sent a typo and it just driven me crazy, and then you do like the 5 messages after where you're like,
Yeah.
You know when you try to like write fuck and it will keep putting it to duck and you're like fuck, duck, 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 shit. And you try to say it properly. Now you can just edit the first message, which is pretty cool. Which again, this is something that I just feel like should have been around already.
This is what drives me nuts, bro. So I just scrolled down to the new MacBook Pros they have, right? Which are now have the M2 chip. Meanwhile, they just announced the M1 Ultra chips, right?
Yeah.
How come the new MacBook Pros only have 2 fucking colors? Space gray and silver. Whereas all the Airs have like the sickest colors ever.
That's just...
You know why? Because they're waiting till next year when they come out with the M2.5 chip with new fucking colors.
Yeah, so fucking assholes like me go, oh my God, they just dropped the Starlight. It's time.
Oh, I wanted Starlight.
It's time to buy the Starlight. That's how she announced it too on the keynote. You definitely didn't watch the keynote, but she was like, we are now introducing the glorious Starlight and the beautiful midnight color. It's so superb. And I'm just sitting here with popcorn like, yeah, I love it. Also, check this out. So compared with the 13-inch MacBook Pro with M1, so this is my computer, the one that I use, you get 1.4 times the faster video editing performance. So let's just say broadly, it's 1.4 times better than the M1. Now, you're still on Intel chipset, right? You don't have M1?
Yeah.
Oh, so forget it. This new M2 chip would fucking... Look at this. 6 times oh, this is your computer. They decided, hey, here's Philion. MacBook Pro with the quad-core Intel i7.
Yeah,
6 times faster, Phil. I'm not going to lie. You might have to purchase this. This is pretty cool. You might have to get this for the workstation. Look at this. It's got thermal efficiency, unified memory, performs well with others. Another crazy thing, last little bit about the Apple
Performs
stuff.
well with others? What is this, a kid at daycare?
Listen, it's got the M2 and the Mac OS working together to bring more speed responsiveness to all of your on-the-go apps. So check this out. I don't know if you saw this.
I'm gonna coom.
Now you can take, they make this little magnetic clip for the iPhone, and you can attach it to the top of your Mac, right? And it becomes your webcam. These cameras are fucking crazy. So that's already, you're getting like a 1080p, 60 FPS, up to 4K webcam, right? With your iPhone, seamlessly connecting wirelessly. And they have the wide-angle camera lens now, so you can get a top-down view. You can literally see what's on your desk. I don't even understand how this technology works, but fuck it, I'm in for the ride. That's insane. That's very cool.
What is it, like a magnetic clip thing you put on your computer?
Yes, that's coming later this year, where like basically it'll attach to the back of your MacBook. I'm trying to find where that is on here so I can like read up on it more, but I can't seem to find it. But can you believe how fucking thin that MacBook Air is, dog? Shit, we gotta move segments, because if we keep talking about this, I might pre-order this fucking MacBook Air.
You might pre-cum.
I might. I might just splat on the wall, just like Louis.
All right,
Louis shit on the wall.
No, that was Sebastian.
Sebastian. Sorry, mixing up.
Louis would never do anything like that.
Yeah, Louis well behaved over here.
Dude, have you heard about the big announcement?
The big announcement. Very vague.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure I know about the big announcement. Break it down for me, Phil.
Who's your favorite YouTube boxer of all time?
My favorite YouTube boxer of all time?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be LP.
No. Think sheer skill set, sheer just raw power.
Is it? If it's not JP, I know who it is.
Who is it?
Anision Gibb.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I should have went there from the start, but go on.
He's fighting again.
No, he is not. Stop it.
And guess who he's fighting?
I have no idea who he would be fighting.
Austin McBroom, baby.
Oh, Gibb, come on, man. You got this,
bring
dog.
it home, Gibb.
Wait, when does this happen?
There's an announcement. Let's see.
Dude, I'm actually stoked about this. We got to do the classic fight night reaction, bro.
Let me see.
Yeah, look into it. I would assume it's very soon if they announced it, probably like in 3 months' time. Usually it's like a 3-month, 4-month promo period. Maybe more, maybe less. Oh, I'm fucking stoked
London,
about that.
June 2022.
That's this month, Phil.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's happening any day now, Phil.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you want to go to London?
Yeah, let's go.
You know me, I'm Mr. Worldwide. I'm out here. Ooh, I love Pitbull,
Yeah,
dude.
apparently it's just this month. Like, what? Why is there no promo?
That's crazy. Yeah, no one's heard about. I literally have not heard about this till you just said something to me. That's crazy, dude.
Let's see if I can get an actual date.
All right, well, fuck the dates. Let's just break it down right now. Who do you got winning this? Because I'll tell you right now, Anision Gibb is not losing.
You think?
Bro, he's got. You know how much heart and soul this man has? I'm telling you right now, official Sunday Sauce fight prediction. You guys know you love your fight predictions. Anision Gibb beats Austin McBroom, 3rd round, TKO. Remember this.
Yeah, I feel like they'll go the distance, but I feel like Anision Gibbs' sheer, just vicious primal power and his ability to do the crab walk is going to throw him for a loop, and he's going to hit him right where it hurts. And it'll be the end of Austin McBroom.
See, this is the thing. Austin looked good, but Bryce looked so bad. So we really can't tell, what Austin's skill set is. Is that a fair assessment? That's fair to say, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like he looked. I feel like in boxing, if you're versing someone that's really bad, you do look better, even if you have like mediocre skill.
Yeah,
just because
for
like
sure.
you can't fake boxing. Like, you either know what the fuck you're doing or you don't.
Apparently, the real date is July 30th in Los Angeles.
Ooh, L.A.
I don't know why Gibbs' video says June, but
maybe that was like an outdated situation.
Yep.
Do you like my mug, Phil? It says, good morning. If it's a good morning, which I doubt, and then it has Eeyore on it.
Eeyore.
By the way, that's what I love about this camera. It has autofocus. So literally, if I pull this away, then it focuses on me. We got the bokeh effect in the background. You know what bokeh is? Shallow depth of field, baby. Focus on me, fucker.
That's what bokeh is?
Yeah, you got that bokeh effect. Very, very strong foreground, blurred background. Bokeh. Go to a film school, why don't you? Did you even graduate?
I just learned one of the most shocking things.
This
Bokeh.
statement that I'm telling you right now, or
yeah,
something
what the
else?
fuck? How do I not know that?
Let me just double check that. Hold on. Bokeh effect in film. Let's see. Bokeh. Bokeh is defined as the effect of soft, out-of-focus background. That's what you get when shooting a subject using a fast lens at the widest aperture, such as f 2.8 or wider. Simply put, bokeh is the pleasing or aesthetic quality of out-of-focus blur in a photograph. Well, there you go. The bokeh.
I got bokeh on this. I'm on 2.8.
I know, right? I have if you guys were wondering what lens I'm using an E4 10-18 OSS. It's wide as shit. Like, literally, I bought this lens actually for vlogs that I never did. But when you hold the camera at the widest lens, you could literally, like, you could see it right now. If I just grab the tripod, you can see my whole arm, which is really fucking cool. It's very nice.
I was listening to a podcast. Shout out Max Tuning.
Max Tuning, shout out. He's
from the fitness industry, but he's also an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. And he just started a podcast, and he's had on like 3 guests. One of them is this guy Unspeakable. I think we've talked about him briefly when we were talking about how much money like the top 10 YouTubers made. Unspeakable is 24 years old, and he made 28 million last year.
Jesus Christ. God bless
he's
him.
like a Mr. Beast type, like, creator, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was listening to like how he like broke down how he made videos and shit, and I was just like, I want to make kids content. Like, do you think I can make a channel and just like name it? Like, I feel like the move is just to like name it something so just like universal, like Mr. Beast, Unspeakable. Fucking like,
for some reason, I was just thinking banana peel.
Yeah, banana peel.
Welcome to banana peel.
Yeah.
Fuck it, do it. You can have that
this
one.
One kid berserk, like it's just like coffee mug in all caps. Like that's guava juice.
Coffee mug.
There's a fucking guy on this platform named Guava Juice.
He's a kid's channel?
Yeah.
Guava Juice?
Dude, like, it's almost like the less you try or the less you care.
Fuck, 16.8 million.
Guava Juice, baby.
Yo, Guava Juice pulling in numbers. How many channel views does this guy have? Oh, 8.5 billion. Wow. I'm Roy. I make 10 things not to do videos along with challenges, Roblox gaming videos, and shorts, and a lot more. Oh, so he does short content. Respect. Dude, there's like a high-speed chase going on right now. Do you hear that?
I do.
Jesus
and
Christmas.
And then the move is just to like make your, like I have this down to a science. And then you have to make your profile picture just like the dumbest thing also, you know?
Like a smiling cartoon.
Yeah.
What's this guy's most viewed video? Let me see this. If I go to sort by, let's go to most popular. 97 million views. Wubble Bubble Diet Coke Mentos Experiment.
That guy almost has more views than my entire channel in a Wubble Bubble Mentos Experiment.
I'm not gonna lie though, I would click on this video. It looks visually stunning. And also his second biggest video is how to make a giant Pokeball bath bomb. This is actually very cool content.
So I'm saying, Vin, I know how to do it. I already have some ideas cranking. The gears are turning in my head. I feel like I could be a child entertainer in the sense of like a YouTuber.
Hey, listen, I support any endeavor that you want to do. I say you go for it, to be honest.
You want to hear my first idea?
Yeah, break them all down. Tell me all of your ideas.
All right, so it's just one main idea, right? So me and my friends used to play this game called Infection at recess.
Okay.
Every day, religiously. Basically, it's not blob tag. It's one person is infected, and when they tag you, you are now it with them. And then obviously it's like last man standing. So we pretty much invented like Fortnite, right?
Yes.
It's a battle royale tag game. So I'm thinking I rent out the field that we used to play on because it's our school, and the owner of the school would probably be cool with it. I have to get a fat sponsorship. I'm talking budget anywhere from 5 to 10K.
Nice.
Go on Craigslist or Facebook and hire like 50 to 100 zombies. Get them through makeup to make them a little bit more like zombies. And then I have all my boys wear GoPros running around the school grounds. And then I tell them to like beef it up a little bit. I'm like, oh shit, here comes a zombie. Whoa. Oh, we got some drone pilots. And it's like 100 zombies versus one survivor infection. Like, dude, that's 20 mil right there.
You can do the same thing at a beach and just call it like mummies.
Yes.
Go mummy route, right? And now you have a bunch of people dressed up as mummies. You can, bro, the possibilities are limitless.
And then hear this. Say we get so big, we can now come to like a city near you and do like live shows, and you could just play with us.
Why are you talking about this on a public podcast?
No,
Why don't you write this shit down and execute?
Vin, tell me if that's really stupid or like you can actually like envision that.
I can actually definitely see it. Dude, there's things on YouTube that just work that are like kind of perplexing and peculiar. You're like, why does that work? This is something that I just feel like if with the proper editing, it could slap. Here's my question for you though, while we're on the content talk. Do you care what it is that gets you success, or would you take like a 10 million subscribed channel for just like the silliest content possible? Or do you want to be like 150% proud of what you're making? Or would you dress up like Spider-Man and like, go to a park and web sling and you get 10 million subscribers? Like, would you do whatever it takes, or would you need to have some passion behind what you're doing?
There has to be some passion. Like I can't be doing that Spider-Man Elsa type shit. But like I used to play this game Infection every day.
That's true. It's deep in your roots.
I was just playing tag with my boys. Like that's fun. I feel like as you become an adult, you just don't play anymore. In terms of like, you just back then I used to move. Like I used to go to recess. I would have sports after school. We'd fucking play Manhunt. Like
Manhunt, dude, used to get so hyper competitive. I used to run people over getting to the stoop. Run people the fuck over.
Kick the can. Like. Nobody does that shit anymore.
Handball, stickball, all the ball games. Fantastic.
All the balls.
I'll say this. I used to play this thing called Shoe Wars. Did I ever tell you about Shoe Wars on the podcast?
That's where you throw the shoe, right?
Yeah, literally it was just dodgeball at the park, but with shoes. And people used to get pelted, dude. But that's how we did it when we were kids. We were rugged. We were crazy. We were fierce. These days, they're not playing shoe wars. They're all meeting up. God forbid they go outside. They're meeting up in the lunchroom and they're on their iPads. Oh, come in our group chat. Let's send emojis. Go outside. Go play.
With the new iOS features, too. With the M2 chips.
Yeah. Oh, send me a message and edit it. No, go outside. Get dirty in the mud. That's what being a kid's all about. Come home, have your mother yell at you because you're trekking mud through the fucking dining room. That's what being a kid's all about right there.
I got
Mac
another
and cheese
idea.
Tuesdays.
I got another idea.
Break it down for me, Phil.
So we got the zombies at like the school. Mm-hmm. We got the mummies in like the desert or beach.
There we go. Let's keep expanding.
We got pirates in the water on jet skis and shit.
There it is. Jack Sparrow making a comeback.
Yep.
Which, by the way, I've still never seen those movies. I probably should watch them, right?
But to answer your question, yeah, you should see 1 and 2 for sure.
How many are there? 4?
There's like 5, I think.
I do know, of course, the
one is a masterpiece. 2 is like a damn good sequel.
Very good.
Yeah, like 2 is Davy Jones, bro.
Oh, shit. Is that the guy with the octopus face?
Yeah.
That's Davy Jones? Yo.
That's Davy fucking Jones.
I used to love on SpongeBob. It must be like public domain because on SpongeBob they were able to say, Davy Jones locker. It would smell like shit in there.
Well, Davy Jones is like a character / like story, so you can't like copyright that.
So it's like Winnie the Pooh. Did you see what's going on with Winnie the Pooh right now? You're going to lose your mind if you haven't heard about this.
No.
Oh my God. They're making a Winnie the Pooh horror movie, bro, because now it's in the public domain. Just type in Winnie the Pooh horror film. And I'll read you the situation here. Okay. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. Director surprised by viral fame for the alternate universe horror film. Okay. In May this year, Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, a previously unheard of film, became viral sensation based on a handful of promotional stills. It's rare that pictures from a still to be released ultra low budget British horror movie would cause a worldwide splash, but then generally these shots don't feature Pooh Bear and Piglet, the lovable heroes of A.A. Milne's classic tales about to murder a bunch of sexy youngsters. Initially, the film was only supposed to be for a small horror niche. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey's writer, director, producer, Rise Frake Waterfield tells Yahoo. So this is a story from Yahoo. So literally you just see like Winnie the Pooh and Piglet like about to murder someone in a hot tub in this still. I'm gonna throw this on the screen for everybody. I mean, this is
honestly looks cool.
I mean, a horror Winnie the Pooh thing might not be the worst thing in the world.
I've definitely seen worse. I've seen dumber ideas.
Isn't that just crazy, though? Another thing in the not in the horror spectrum. Well, I guess it might be in the horror spectrum. Did you know that Morbius, what Sony is doing now is leaning into the memes. We talked about it's Morbin time. It's taken the internet by storm. For those of you that don't know, Morbius came out. It flopped, to say the least. The memes started, the Jared Leto memes. Phil put out a video. It was all the perfect storm at the perfect time. 1.3 million views. How you fucking doing, Green Social Blade Phil? Anyways, Sony decided to re-release Morbius this weekend because they were like, oh, there's a lot of memes going on right now. Let's see if the hype is really there.
The kids, they love the memes.
Phil, nobody went to see it. I think it made an extra 90 grand or something, if I'm remembering correctly. Like, it did not do what they thought it would do. But I saw a clip of Jared Leto with a script that says Morbius 2, it's Morbin time. So,
oh my God.
Here's the thing. It's very hard to take a meme and like really execute it well if you're the thing being memed. Does that make sense? So they could make Morbius 2, it's Morbin time, and actually lean heavy into like the fuckery of it all. But will it capture the same magic? I think that's a very hard thing to do.
Yeah, I think it was a one and done type deal, and it's just going to be crystallized in amber in the sense of that, like, it happened, and we could all look at it and appreciate it for what it was and the memes that it brings back. But if they're about to make Morbius 2, like, it's not feeding the meme anymore, you know what I mean?
it's one of those things where, like, if you try really hard and you fall flat on your face and you become the meme, but then you become self-aware of the meme, it's very difficult to be shitty again on purpose to make it a good thing. That's a very difficult
because the self-awareness is there.
Exactly. Sometimes you just need that mystique of just like, we're trying to do something and it just doesn't go the way that it was planned. You know what I mean?
If Jared Leto didn't do that, I feel like the less you talk about Morbius 2 and it actually happening, I think would be the most successful route they could take.
I think they are making a Morbius 2 though, no matter what, because the movie like flopped critically and, you know, for the fan score, like nobody really loved the movie. A lot of people disliked it. I think it still made a good amount of money for its budget. So we're probably going to see a sequel, which is fucking hilarious. But I just don't know how they take it seriously at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's gonna be very, very interesting indeed.
It's Morbin time, bro. That's really it.
And unfortunately, this does have to be the end of the pod. We have to have a hard out at 10 a.m. So definitely a shorter member episode today, but a great episode. And listen, we were joking around earlier at the beginning of the pod, but we hear you guys. We definitely want to put out a better show, and we're going to do our best to make sure that each episode gets better and better, and we're covering more topics, and we definitely come to the show a little bit more prepared, perhaps with notes or things that we want to cover. And throughout the week, I'm definitely going to be thinking actively like, okay, this is something I want to talk about on the podcast. And, you know, meeting 2 times a week, it might not seem like a lot, but it is difficult to carry new conversations each time that we get into a call. You know, it is a pretty intense undertaking, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to make sure that we keep getting better and keep trying new things for you guys. And thank you guys for keeping the lights on, and thank you for watching. Y'all are amazing. Anything you want to add to that, Phil?
No, I think you pretty much said it all. I mean, it's the Sunday sauce, bro. Sometimes you let it simmer. Sometimes it tastes like shit. No, I'm kidding.
Sometimes it's going to be like grandmother's home cooking. Sometimes it's going to be dog shit. No, it's going to be great. Also, we do want to bring back Grandmother of the Week, so send in your grandmother submissions at sundaysaucepodcast@gmail.com. Honestly, that stopped because we weren't getting that many submissions, and then when we were getting submissions, they were like ridiculously long. So just keep it short, sweet, to the point. Keep it happy, keep it light, and we will bring back that segment as well. Thank you guys for listening, watching, viewing, all that fun stuff. We love y'all, and we'll see you guys on Sunday for the next public episode, where hopefully we will not get cooked on a fucking skewer. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Say hello to grandmother for me.
Of course.